friends, welcome back to my channel. It is so good to see you. I'm so happy to have you here. I'm really looking forward to spending some time together today. We are going to do some decorating in my family room, and it's going to be just the perfect day for that. It is snowing outside. Everything is covered in white, fluffy snow, and I'm just loving it. So I thought it would be a great day to tackle decorating the family room. I'm very excited to decorate this room. It's an area in our home where we spend a lot of time together as a family. So I really wanted to make this room very cozy. So I spent a lot of time thinking about how I wanted this room to look and the theme that I wanted to go with, and I came up with some really good ideas. So before we start decorating, we are going to go spend a little time playing in the studio because I have some great ideas for some decor pieces on our brand new entertainment center that I shared with y'all a few weeks ago in a video. So if you missed that, I'll have it linked below and you can go take a look. But I'm really looking forward to styling this entertainment center for Christmas this year. It's going to be a lot of fun. So without further ado, let's go spend some time in the studio and whip up a few fun decor pieces for the entertainment center. For our very first project, we're just going to need a few supplies. We'll need a box, some Christmas picks, scissors, wrapping paper, string. I'm using some duct tape, and I will also be using hot glue. So the first thing I'm going to do is just tape up this box so that it's all held together. And I am using duct tape here because I'm using this as a decor piece. So I want to make sure that everything stays really well held together. Then I'm going to go ahead and wrap this box, and I am also using hot glue to wrap my gift wrap rather than Scotch tape because, again, I want to make sure that this stays really well held together. So I'm going to go ahead and finish wrapping this box all up, and then I'm going to tie a little bit of strings around it, and then we will have fun embellishing this cute little faux gift that we are making as a decor piece. I'm really excited about this cute little craft that we're doing here because, first of all, it is so simple and just it's amazing to me sometimes the simple things that we can create to use as decor pieces. This one didn't cost me anything because I had all these materials on hand already, and I'm very excited to just create a whole bunch of these cute little faux gift packages to display on my entertainment center in the family room. I think this will just be a fun, whimsical element to add to our Christmas decor. I am making sure that I hot glue all the seams down really, really well on this cute little package just to, again, make sure that everything holds together really well because I am using this as a decor piece, and I would kind of like to, keep these and use them again maybe in the years to come because they really are going to be so cute. So now I'm just going to tie on a couple of strings, like just to make it look like a, cute little brown paper package wrapped up in string. And then we will start adding our embellishments. And I'm starting with some cedar branches here, and I'm just going to hot glue them down. And then I will add in some pine boughs. And just kind of have fun, just layering on some cute little embellishments to this to kind of, fill it up and make it look happy and very, Christmassy and whimsical. So I'm just going to go ahead and continue gluing all these pieces down. And be sure that you don't burn yourself on the hot glue. I love my little hot glue holder here. I'm not exactly sure what this is called. It is made of rubber, so the hot glue doesn't stick to it. Anyway, now I'm just going to go ahead and add some pine picks to these, or just some Christmas picks that I had on hand. I did get these on Amazon, so I will link them down below for y'all. So I'm just going to go ahead and add these and just keep layering this up. I'm going to add some bows and some bells and just have fun with this, y'all. Just get as creative as you want with this. I created this bow out of just some homespun fabric that I got at Hobby Lobby, and then I just tore it rather than cutting it so I could have those fun little raw edges on it. And I'm just going to make a bow with some jute so we can just kind of, you know, keep going with that layered look. And I'll hot glue that down, and then I'll probably add a few little more elements to this until I feel like it just looks really full and happy. So I've just added a pine cone, and then I'm going to add in a couple of bells to the top of this, and then this little guy will be complete. I'm also going to trim up the ribbon, and then y'all, how cute is this? This is just a fantastic way to make some cute, inexpensive decor pieces to go with all your just Christmas themed decorations around the house. You could put these just about anywhere. They are so cute. I made a whole bunch of them because I was having just a little bit of fun. This next project is going to be equally as easy as our first one. All you're going to need is a wreath, and I got these wreaths at Michael's last year after Christmas on clearance, so I paid like under $2 for each of these wreaths because they were like 80% off. So I'm just going to add a whole bunch of pine cones to this, and I am hot gluing them in place because I want to make sure that they stay really well adhered and, you know, don't fall off. So I'm hot gluing all the pine cones on, and then I'm just going to add some berry picks. I will add some pomegranate berries and some red berries and just kind of layer this up until I get it exactly, you know, to where it just feels really nice and full and very Christmassy. And I'm very excited about these because I'm going to use these, I'm making 3 of them, and 2 of the smaller ones we're going to turn into some candle rings, and then I'm making a great big giant one for my front door. This is just a very easy way to elevate some just plain old green wreaths that you have on hand. So like I said, I'm just going to keep adding in some picks and berries, and just until I, you know, just keep adding stuff until I think it looks exactly the way I want it to look. And of course we have to have some holly because I just feel like holly just says Christmas, and so I found all these really pretty sparkly like Christmassy holly things that I'm going to add, and some of these traditional hollies with some red berries. So I'm just going to keep adding until I get this pretty full. And I do like to have some pieces that just kind of are wispy out the edges to give it that, you know, just whimsical wispy look. And this is how it turned out, y'all. Isn't this just pretty? What a great way to elevate just some plain old green wreaths. Alrighty, now that we have our fun DIY projects done and out of the way, let's tackle decorating. I am very, very excited to tackle this room. We are going to do some fun themes in here. So one of the things that I knew I did not want to do this year was go out and buy a whole bunch of new Christmas decor pieces for the family room. I just wanted to be able to utilize some of the things that I already had on hand. I wanted this room to be very, very cozy and very just warm and inviting, and just a place where you could just grab a blanket and just snuggle up and watch TV or read a book. And so that was kind of the feel I was going for. So to implement that warm, cozy feel, I'm definitely going to use a lot of blankets and a lot of throw pillows. And because it is so dark down here, we only have one window in this room, and it is very dark down here. I chose a color palette that was kind of light and airy, but yet would still look nice with, you know, the entertainment center and the main color palette in this room. So I went with some grays and some taupes, and I think that it still gives off that very cozy, warm feeling, but yet is still light and airy and a little bit whimsical in this space.
And yes, I have brown couches in this room, and if I had my way, we would change them. But it's just not in the budget to do that right now. So eventually, I really would love to have some lighter colored, more like a light gray or a taupe colored furniture down here. But for now, we're just going to pretend that this gray looks wonderful with the brown couches. Because it really doesn't actually look all that bad. So that's what I'm going to go with for our blankets and our pillows in this space. All right, the very first thing that we're going to tackle is the entertainment center. So I pulled everything out, all the decor pieces that I knew I wanted to use in this space, kind of organized them, set them all out, and then I started just building the entertainment center by just adding in a few elements at a time. I would, just kind of add a piece here, add a piece there, take a piece away, tweak this piece just a little bit, and I just kept doing this until I had the entertainment center exactly the way I wanted. It's a process. I tend to take things down, put them back, twist it just a little bit, turn it just a little bit, It's just all part of the process of styling a vignette or styling a shelf or just styling a room in general. You just tweak things until you get them to where they feel really warm and cozy and inviting to you, until it just feels right to you. I don't really have a rhyme or reason to how I do things when I set about decorating. I kind of just go with my gut, and I just do what feels good to me and what I end up, and what I like. So that's how I went about the process of doing the entertainment center. And of course, I added in all of our really fun elements that our DIY projects that we made. I love the little gifts. I just think they are so cute. I think they add a lot to the entertainment center, and it definitely adds a lot to that whole Christmas vibe in here. I really love our wreaths that we turned into candle holders. And for the candle holders, all I did was just take some canisters that I had, add a little bit of salts to them to kind of give it that crystal snowy look, and then I just placed our candle in there and then put it on the inside of the ring, and voila, you have a really pretty Christmas wreath candle holder thing. So I really like how that looks on the entertainment center. I think it's very pretty. And of course, the snack jars are one of my favorite things on the entertainment center. I love our snack jars. It just kind of makes the whole room feel like that just movie theater feel, I guess is what I'm trying to say. So I love our snack jars, and I knew I wanted the snacks to be very Christmas-y, so I chose some fun things that just had that Christmas vibe. We did some licorice, some fluffy marshmallows, added in chocolate, of course, because you always have to have the chocolate, and then some gingerbread cookies, which I just think are super, super cute. And I found them on Amazon. I had a hard time finding gingerbread cookies at some of my local markets, so I ended up finding them on Amazon, and I will link them down below. They shipped pretty good. Not too many of them showed up broken, so that was a very big bonus. So we did the gingerbread cookies and then just a few other things. So I really like how the snack jars came out. I think it adds a lot to just the whimsy fun in this space. I also added some really large baskets to the entertainment center to just kind of act as a space filler, so that I didn't have a lot of empty space just kind of hanging out there and having a void, I guess you could say. So I used some very large baskets, and then I just filled them with a lot of Christmas greenery, some little mini trees, and just some snowy picks and whatnot. So that was a great way to fill, if you have like a void on a shelf, that's a great way to use a larger piece and then just fill it up with fun greenery that goes with the theme of your room. And then I added in a couple of our cute little stockings that we made a couple of weeks ago together. I just hung those from the outside of the basket to just kind of add a little bit of that fun Christmassy cheer to the basket. Something I really wanted to do in this room this year was something very special for Michael. When I'm decorating a space, I always try to keep my family members in mind as well, and not just choose pieces that are me specific. It's very easy for me to do that because, I am the one that's decorating. But I wanted to do something down here this year that would be very, very special for Michael. So I created these really fun, cool posters. and they're Christmas Story posters. Christmas Story is Michael's absolute favorite movie. It's a family tradition. We watch it every single year on Thanksgiving, and that's kind of how we kick off our holiday season together as a family. So I wanted to create something down here that would be very special to him. So I purchased these really cool Christmas Story posters off of Etsy, and then I just took them to my local print store and had them printed, and then created this really cool vignette on the wall that hangs right above our couch that's very Michael specific and just adds a little bit of Michael to our decor as well. I really love them. They came out cute. They add a lot of fun to the room and just bring in a lot of fun special memories. Every time we look at them, we'll just have special memories of years, past, where we've just implemented our tradition of watching this movie together and just having fun family time. So this is a fun element. I'm really loving how they turned out. And of course, we cannot forget the main attraction in the room, our Christmas tree. We had a lot of fun decorating our tree together this year. It's a family tradition. We all kind of gather and decorate the tree together. And we usually start by pulling all of our ornaments out, and we have ornaments that we've collected for years and years and years. So it definitely becomes kind of like our family memory tree or family tradition tree, where just a lot of the ornaments from years past go on this tree, as well as a few new ornaments that we added this year. We started by just setting everything out, and then Connor, our youngest son, he really enjoys just kind of organizing them into little piles of, I don't really know the method to his madness, but that's how we did it. So we have all these cute little piles of ornaments everywhere, and then one by one we just start adding them to the tree. But the really fun thing for us when we're decorating our main family room tree each year is, as we add the ornaments, we talk a little bit, we reminisce. So it just makes for a very special family tradition decorating this tree together. One of the areas that I wanted to decorate this year that I haven't really ever done much with in the past is our hallway down here. So in our downstairs, we have our big family room, we have my husband's office, a guest bedroom, bathroom, Connor's bedroom. But we have a big long hallway that kind of, divides the entries into all of those rooms. And so I wanted to tackle that this year and do something that I'd never done before. And so I came up with an idea to do a fun Christmas village. Well, I've never really collected over the years Christmas village pieces. So I asked Michael if he could build something for me. So he created these amazing, they're 3 pieces, but they're amazing. They're big. He made me a church and a schoolhouse and then just a house. And it's something we can add to each year. So I'm really excited about starting this new tradition with our little Christmas village. But I thought our hallway down here would be a perfect place to set that up. So I started setting it up. It's not quite finished. I have a little bit left to do on that. I had to order some more trees because I ran out of trees. I have a lot of trees in the house, and I haven't counted any of them yet this year. But that's another one of our, a little sidetracked here, that's another one of our family traditions, is counting how many Christmas trees I end up putting throughout the house, scattering them throughout the house. And that includes our great big tall trees, from, our 9-foot trees down to our, 9-inch trees. So there's a lot, and I ran out. So I had to order a few more trees for the Christmas village. So I started doing that, and this is kind of where I've landed on it, and we'll just add to this, and then I will, update you guys and show you when we do our big Christmas home tour. I'll show you the finished results from our Christmas village. But so far, I think it's coming together. I think I'm gonna really like it. It definitely adds a fun element and has created a fun new tradition for us, and it's something we can add to each year. I would definitely love to be able to add some Christmas carolers. That's a really big mouthful. So I would like to add some of those in the future. So this will be something fun that we can just add to each year and have a good time with and have fun with and make it new fun family memories. We have done a lot of decorating in this room, and I am loving how everything in this area, this space has turned out. It is definitely a very cozy, warm, inviting space. It's a room in the home where I definitely want to be. I definitely want to just curl up down here and read a book and sip some hot cocoa or watch a fun Christmas movie with my family. I'm really loving this space. And it is an ever-evolving process. I am sure over the next couple of weeks, things will get tweaked and moved and twisted and turned or just taken away altogether. I think it's just part of my decorating process. I like to spend a couple of days with the room once I feel like I've completed it. What usually happens is I spend a couple of days with the room, and then, some things get moved, some things get twisted, some things just get taken away, and I end up not using them at all. But this room I'm feeling pretty happy with. I'm feeling like I'm going to probably end up leaving everything just exactly the way it is, because I really feel good about how this space turned out and just that fun, Christmassy, cozy family environment that I created in this space. Alrighty friends, we did a lot of decorating today. I am really loving how the family room turned out. I just think that this whole room turned out so sweet and it's cozy, and I can definitely see our family enjoying this entire space throughout this Christmas season. I know for me it's going to be a place where I just can see myself curled up down here with a book and a cup of hot cocoa a lot and watching my favorite cheesy Netflix Christmas movies. So anyway, this has been a fun video for me. It's been fun decorating this room, and that I hope you guys enjoyed this as well, and that you were inspired, somehow by all the decorating that we did together today. Thank you all so much for being here. I appreciate each and every one of you so much, and I am so thankful for all of you, and I'm thankful for all the love and the support that you show me on my channel. Y'all really are the best, and I'm just really enjoying getting to know each other and spending more and more time together and seeing my channel grow because of all of you. So thank you all so very much. Alrighty friends, that is going to wrap up today's video. Thank you all again so much for being here and hanging out with me today. It's been a lot of fun. I'm really looking forward to next week. We are going to spend a little time in the studio doing some Christmas crafting. I have a few things I want to work on for our little Christmas village that we've started building. So we're gonna do that, and then just create a few more little whimsical Christmas crafts that I've been wanting to make for a little while now. So I'm looking forward to doing those together next week. And then after that, we are going to do some Christmas baking together. So that's going to be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to spending more time with y'all during this Christmas season. So I will see you all again next week. Until then, y'all take care, and I'll see you soon. Bye.